Hey there, friends. What is going on? My name is Rabbit, and welcome to episode 37 of our blind Let's Play of Paladin's Quest on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. In our previous episode, we made it to the Resistance camp that Joyce so kindly disclosed the whereabouts with us prior to her spirit departing her body and leaving me forever. I'm still a little triggered by it. And speaking of being triggered, you guys, as soon as we got here, we got epically trolled by being introduced to two major jokers. They are the Resolve brothers, I think they called themselves. Hold on, I just have to verify because I'm so upset about this. Yes, J Resolve, and then his brother accompanying him is G Resolve, and they are gutter trash. But I still ended up recruiting them, so they will forever be a part of our lives via the connection we have with the S Tavern. Oh yeah, y'all, we took a look at quite a few things. We looked at the map for the very first time. We're only 37 episodes into this game, and I just figured out how to use the map. Go me. Same thing for the S Tavern, although we more recently acquired that, but we were able to see that we now have access to all of the previous mercenaries that we've interacted with in the past. So again, little hint for y'all, if you've been passing up on these mercenaries, make sure you find out a way to go back. And thinking about it, I was sharing with you guys that I think if you didn't get the S Tavern, there's got to be a way that you can either teleport back to towns, or maybe we'll find like an airship or something. But thinking about it, I think, doesn't someone have like warp? Okay, look, warp. But it doesn't really tell you much. So it is possible that this allows you to go back to towns. I don't know. Another thing for us to explore and examine in the future. But anyway, we are all done here. We have yet another recruit. I guess I should actually show him to you. His name is Chakan. I got rid of the brothers fairly quickly. If you can't tell from this intro, I didn't keep them for very long at all. But it's all good because we were able to welcome Bean back with open arms. And now we are officially ready to peace out of this hideout. So let's talk to the leader here, who introduces himself as such. He says, I know that you're going to try to stop Noigren, but the guard on Zagos' temple, where Noigren is strict, and getting in will not be easy. Therefore, we of the Resistance have been mounting a project. We want you to execute it. Listen, I don't want to have to repeat myself, so pay attention. All right, I'm all ears, bro. The success of the mission depends on it. Right now, Zagos is preparing a festival to honor the revival of Noigren. Okay? In the eastern town of Roki, they are preparing a parade. We will use this parade. If you sneak into the parade, it'll be smooth sailing. You should be able to sneak into Zagos' temple unsuspected. Once inside, head straight for Noigren and strike down Noigren's monster with the items of Cormu. Did you get all of that? I think I did. It's very important. Do you want to hear it again? I don't think it's necessary. Basically, there's a town called Roki, and I think someone else had mentioned that town to us in our last episode as well. There's going to be a parade to celebrate Noigren, and we've got to sneak in, access the temple, and then defeat a monster inside Noigren? I think that's everything. I mean, I don't want to hear it again either way, even if I did miss something. Then, when you are ready, get on a boat and head for Roki. You won't be able to return. That's okay, I wasn't planning on it, bro, but thanks for the warning. Hey, at least he didn't give us a pop quiz. Like, what was her name? Was it Anne? It might not be Anne, and you guys are free to ignore me. Oh, wow. Once again, the boat bounced and is no longer accessible. And it looks like we can't head southward. There was a whole little plot of trees there blocking our way, but all right. We meet again, Firesore. I ran into a bit of trouble in our last confrontation with them because we didn't have the brothers with them, did we? No, we fought the little gray things when I had the brothers, so please ignore me, you guys. I clearly have PTSD and can't fully recall everything that went down when I had the Resolve brothers in tow. But, maybe I'm giving them a hard time. There was some sort of hint dropped by the older brother that the younger brother will be strong next time I recruit them, so maybe I need to look into that in the future. But anyhow, moving right along, we do have a new spell to check out since we just recruited Chakan. It is called Crush. We've not seen this at all before, so it will be brand spanking new. And oh, my bad, Bean. Hasn't been that long since you had joined us, gotten booted, and then rejoined, so I'm not sure why I forgot what you've got going on. But you guys already know the drill. When we do have new spells, I will do my absolute best to try to level them up so that we can see them with full force and when they're at their peak form, if you will. But anyway, so I guess coming back to what I was saying with the brothers, the older one, Jay, did reference the fact that, or is it G is the older one? No, Jay is the older one. He did reference that G changes if we recruit him again later. So I might loop back at some point, but I'm not doing it right now, you guys. The younger brother was at like 610 HP, I want to say. I can't recall what his levels were, but it had to have been considerably lower than everyone else in my team. Just, oh my goodness. All you need to know is we probably will see them again, but it is not going to be anytime soon. And I'm such an asshole. I was not even paying attention to what Crush did. But I do want to check out this DFTP. I think DFT stands for defeat, but I'm not sure what it does. So, whoa. Is it just me? Or did that highlight red? Well, whatever. We'll just look and see what it does. This is either going to sudden death or apply a sudden death effect to someone on the enemy team, or it might be a suicide spell for Chakan himself. I'm not sure. Oh! Did it just split his HP up among us? Or, yeah, I'm not really sure what we just saw, to be totally honest with you. Because then what is DFTA? Defeat all? So does Chesney do the same thing? Hold on. Let's see. I really don't know. And the description leaves a little to be desired. But see, it does something totally different. Does that give you the chance for the enemy to just suddenly die? Is that what? You know what? Whatever. We'll be here all day trying to theorycraft what the description is referencing and what the spells actually do. But it looks like Chakan's might just split all of his HP among everyone. Or maybe there's a chance that it'll randomly kill one person on the screen. I mean, maybe that's a bit of a stretch, but you guys know me. I like to possibly throw out some ideas there. It might, instead of always killing him and healing our team, maybe, hey, if the game really wants to troll, and I think we've all seen that, it is not afraid to fuck with you. No siree. But there is the chance, I'm guessing, that it could possibly kill one of the enemies, and then you get all the goodies. Oh, can I go down this way? Is this just another way to get down? I don't want to miss if there's potentially a nice little treasure chest up there. So I'll loop back up and blow up. It's been a while since I've used you, but trying to get Storm and L-Storm up here. I don't know if these are going to top the damage that we've gotten out of Barry. It seems like Barry is, I would venture it's the most powerful ability we've stumbled upon yet. Maybe other things will end up topping it later on, but for now, it's going to work, you guys. But I'm going to just focus down this Firesaur again. I don't know how I feel about him. He's caused me some trouble already, so we need to take him out before he does too much to me here. Okay, eaters, I see you. I see you. I think this is a new color of the model that we've seen before. Y'all already know, I'm not a huge fan of palette swapped monsters. I guess it's nice in the sense that it's an easy way of the development team or the creative team or the art team, whatever, whoever you want to put this on. You can acknowledge that it is a way to, you know, I'm going to keep trying this DFTA until we see exactly what this shit does, because I'm not really sure if I've gotten my head wrapped around it. I'm guessing it's a sudden death type of situation that we're looking at there, but who really knows? We'll do Crush again because reasons. Okay, but anyway, back to what I was saying now that I've got my shit queued. But yeah, it didn't do anything again. Oh, was that Crush that just did that? Have I just been talking so much that I wasn't paying attention like the last 2 times we used this? Or was that the first time it actually had that animation? I'm going to have to rewatch that one. That's blowing my mind a little bit. But yes, palette swapped monsters. I am not a huge fan personally. I think it is a little sloppy and a little bit lazy. However, I do acknowledge that it is an easy way for whatever design team or whomever worked on the game I understand that it is a way that you can effortlessly convey progression, and whether that's progression in terms of the difficulty of the enemies you're facing, progression to a new land, and so it kind of just increases that feeling of exploration, and you're journeying forward, and you're actually making progress towards your destination, if you will. So I get that. Oh, maybe we are supposed to go up. Gosh darn it. That's a little frustrating, but it's okay. I'll just loop on down and see what I missed. Hey, Crush is seriously crushing it, y'all. No? Okay, I'll stop. So the point of everything I was trying to say, well, one, a point that we, I guess, can just gather from all of my ramblings is that I should probably lay off coffee this early in the morning. But the other thing is that I personally do not like palette swap monsters, because while I do acknowledge the merits of utilizing that design choice for conveying that sense of progression and possibly just increased strength of all of your surroundings, I guess all the monsters there, all of the bosses that you'll likely be facing in the new area, just everything that, Zip is new, everything that comes along with just, I think, the general idea of plot progression and area progression. While I get it and I embrace it and it works well, it just feels very lazy. And I think even just adding like a hat or adding a tie or something thematically appropriate, of course. I'm joking when I say adding a hat or a tie. How ridiculous would this fire soar look with a bowler hat on? I mean, I wouldn't be mad about it. In fact, it might be my new favorite monster in this game. But the point being that I think there's something to be said for taking the time to alter the designs of monsters, even just a small amount. I think that helps a lot with just removing that feeling of it being kind of sloppy or seeming like an afterthought. I don't know, maybe it's just me though who actually cares about that, and most people don't give a shit. But before I forget, I want to try out this energy cloak. I wonder if this heals as well. So we know that the rain cloak heals for about 300, I believe. And Sophie's crown, I think, caps out at like 900. So we'll see if that energy cloak does anything. And I really need to be healing up my team. I always straddle this fence a little too much. Oh, it does heal, and it looks like a considerable amount. So Chacon is actually pretty good. Seems like he's got some good stuff up his sleeve there. You know what? We're gonna go out with some style, y'all. And I will go ahead and use Sophie's crown. And let's try the Z eraser. Because we can, why not? And the antique helmet, I know we went through all of Bean's shit ages ago and figured out what does what and what applies what effect, but I don't remember anymore. So we will have to relearn some of these things. And woohoo, a level for Bean. Let's just scroll on through. Very nice, very nice. And running down here was a waste of my time. I'm not surprised. But I like to always check just in case. Oh, I'll use the mini bottle on him. And we will use the high bottle on Chesney. And sorry, Medea, you can heal yourself up, so we're not going to worry about you for now. But all right, let's run back up to that bridge. I wonder how far Roki is from here. I wouldn't guess that it's exceptionally distant from where we were dropped off at the port. Oh God, a gold gubo. And I shouldn't probably call it a port, because it's not. It was a boat that just took us across the river there, across the way, and then it got flushed on down. So, ooh, I almost hit escape. That is not what I was trying to do. Let me pay the fuck attention before I start talking all kinds of nonsense. But at the end of the day, before I get too distracted with a million different statements and stories, to conclude my thoughts on what the fuck? Did it seriously, like, two of them just run away? Enemy team, what are you doing? Unless there's a chance that they drop something nice and that's why they just have a high fleeing rate. I mean, I guess I get it. Oh, and they die so easily. That is something that we've seen in our other encounters with those gubos. All right, Medea, can you please fucking use your... Well, I guess it is what it is. Maybe I should stop fucking around and just go ahead and heal her. That's a little uncool. But since Chikan over here has this energy cloak that heals him quite a bit, we'll just use his bottle over here. We don't need to worry about, oh, and there we go. That confirms what I was starting to say, that I would not guess that it's, god damn it, that this is too far away from where we were dropped off the boat. I cannot for the life of me figure out what DFTA is supposed to do. I cast it in that last fight at least 3 times, and it did not do diddly squat, y'all, so I'm not really too sure about that. Hopefully we will figure it out sooner rather than later, but I have to take a second to highlight something for you guys that I just noticed. And I don't know if I'm just a space cadet, answer is yes to that, or what the situation is and how I overlooked this, but you guys, look at what is in Chikan's left hand. A Gabnid shield. Is he somehow? I'm a little suspicious because, you know, Gabnid, Sophie/Sophia, whatever her fucking name is, as well as Cormu are the 3 names that are tied to the major lore and the history of this world. But why would just a random ass member of the Resistance have Gabnid's shield? I just find that a little iffy. So either he's going to be a little more important than I guessed, or he's going to be scandalous in some way. So not maybe important, but just maybe he'll have a surprising way of being intertwined with the plot. I don't really know, but welcome to Roki, town of the Shimrek, another race that we haven't yet encountered, okay? This town is the liveliest in all of Sasquatch. I appreciate that y'all are friendly, and just because our last episode was so obnoxiously long, my bad y'all, I guess I had a lot to say and I was very excited about kickstarting another recording session for this game in particular. I will be mindful and we'll just go ahead and take a quick peek here at the weapons and armor store, and we'll also hop into the tool shop and just replenish all of our medicine. So let's quickly just see what's here. Hair ornament, life whip maybe? Life something, maybe dream dress, and wonder boots, I guess. I'm just gonna buy one of everything because why not? And yeah, I mean, let's just try it, but holy shit. We're starting to get into some pricier things. Like, this is 10,000 gold, y'all. Holy guacamole. Okay, and then a life, I don't know what that's going to be. And I might be double dipping into things that I don't need, but meh. I'm not too concerned about it. We'll just go ahead and grab these. And I feel like all of these were pretty much for chicks. Is it just me, or was that not the case? Let's just see, Chesney, was anything in there for you? Maybe just a pair of boots? No, absolutely nothing. I guess everything was for Medea. Okay, so I probably did double dip, and there's going to be something that's not going to be that great. Oh, I don't know if I want to remove Sophie's crown for the hair ornament. Well, let's look at how it would change stats, shall we? 227, 168, 239. I mean, it would bring up attack, but I don't want to lose that defense, and I'm not sure what sort of effect it would have, and it just doesn't feel canon for her not to be wearing the crown. So we're going to ignore that. Oh my goodness, I'm not sure. I guess we'll do the life whip and we'll do the life core, whatever this is. Oh man, we will see that MGT drop, but whatever. We need to try out some new things. So, oh my god, y'all, look at this. What am I even doing to her? Too bad I don't have actual fucking descriptions. That would have been really nice. But 219, 152, 239. I guess it's actually, you know, I guess the dream dress is the future. But the question is, because I think you guys were telling me this because I was a little too slow to pick up that this was reflecting damage. I had noticed that all of the enemies that were physically attacking Medea, they were getting some kickback, but I, for whatever reason, didn't draw the connection to the fact that I had equipped the adult clothes on her. So thanks for confirming that for those of you that did. So I guess the question is, what does the dream dress do? And I honestly don't know if I like this anyway. So it would really come down to, did I want the soft robe or whatever this is back, or the dream dress? And the dream dress does seem like it's better. So whatever, y'all. Let's just try some new things. Let's just try 219, 180, 239. This is pretty good. So let's equip the Wonder Boots, keep her high bottle, and call that an equipping session. Always fun, right? To just watch me sit down and equip a bunch of random shit on people. But oh no, you know what I didn't think about? Is she double fisting? Okay, no, she's not. Get your minds out of the gutter. I was just wanting to make sure the whip wasn't a two-handed weapon, or that COR, whatever it is, a cord? It's possible. What do you have? Is it just medicine and then the usual bullshit? I'm surprised they don't have more consumables for you to buy. It seems a bit weird to me that every single place you go, you essentially just have access to the exact same items over and over again. I'm not saying that's necessarily a bad thing, and I'm not even implying that it was an oversight on the developer's behalf, but it does just feel, oh my god, I did not mean to buy this fucking Pro Ball. I don't even know what it does. I gotta get my shit together, you guys, and not talk while I'm clicking through things, because that is just going to get me into trouble. But okay, anyway, I do just think that that is a bit strange that everywhere we go, it's the same shit over and over again. But hey, not mad about it. So anyway, friends, let us go ahead and part ways here so we're not tapping into another half an hour episode like our previous one. But when we do rejoin in video number 38, I guess we will be exploring the town of Roki, figuring out when this festival is going to take place, and effectively determine how we are going to infiltrate Neugren's lair, or I guess, is it Zagos's lair, and Neugren's just in there? I'm not really sure what the palace, castle, dungeon, or whatever it is called, but as always, we will just find out together when we come back together. So until then, everyone, take care, be good, and I, your host Rabbit, greatly appreciate having you along for my blind run through Paladin's Quest on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. I'll see y'all in just a second.